Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
And hello and welcome back to Tim Friend. It's me, Tim, your friend, and your chaperone through the Great Boggly Tree in Paper Mario 1000-Year Door BP only run. Let's get right into it with some dialogue. Sorry, I've been drinking water and getting my usual recording session boogers out the back of my throat. I know, it's gross. Trust me. I'm the one who has to deal with it. Petuni, I'm back. We brought the key. We're opening the cell right now. So Punio actually, I like that they actually mechanically make him leave the party. Like, we're only at 10 out of 11 Punies right now. So we can go over and talk to Petuni. And look at her as we go and actually insert the key into the huge lock. And all the fucking Punies pour out and make Flurry spin around for some reason. Big brother! I forgot my voice already. Little Petuni, are you all right? You're not hurt, are you? Nope, I'm fine. Thank heavens. Hey, big brother, I have something for you. I meant to give this to you sooner, but mushrooms are your favorite, aren't they, big brother? But, well, this one kind of got dried out. Oh, nasty. He eats it anyway, though. He's such a good brother. Big brother, it was icky, wasn't it? I'm sorry. No, not at all. Delicious. Very yummy. Huh? Big brother, you okay? Give me a hug, Petuni. Hey, quit it, Punio. Come on. Don't get all mushy. Everyone's staring with their huge bulbous eyes. Well, it was just a really sweet gesture, that's all. Oh, it was a sweet gesture. It was cute. Oh, it was nothing. How cute was that? Was it very cute? I believe so. So a dried shroom is actually a consumable, it's an item we can get in this game. It's a shitty mushroom. It's just worse than a regular mushroom. It heals you for 1. And it's an ingredient in some recipes, but I think there's not many that it could make that you couldn't just make with better mushrooms. It's just kind of a jokey goof item for a shitty little healing thing. 90 Punies have joined your party. Now there's 101. Isn't that great? Everyone follow me. Hey, you there in the cells. Everybody come along with me. So, it's really fucking hard to keep track of all 101 Punies, more or less individually. So, I mean, you can always tell where Punio is, right? Punio in there? 'Cause Punio and Petuni and Puniper follow, right behind you. Jabble's fucking in there somewhere. Impossible to see now. But as long as it says you got 101 out of 101 when you go down a pipe, they'll all come with you. Even that one who got kind of janked up in the cell. Yeah, see? Still at 101 out of 101. Easy. Easy game. A children's game. Alright, I had a little bit more to talk about Origami King. One is that, since there is no XP system, and there's not more powers you can unlock in combat. Like, the powers, you do get additional things, but they're usually just like a key to unlock a story-based gate, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, you need the earth elemental power to get past this dust pile, or fucking whatever. But you're not going to, use that power in battle, and there's not going to be puzzles where you have to figure out that you need the earth elemental power to do that, because it's always a big fucking thing on the ground where it's like, use it here. Use it here. It's not a puzzle. It's not a secret. It's just a door. It's just a gate that you have to get past. And while, sure, that's fine to, lock off plot behind. Like that, it makes sense to lock plot behind that shit. It's the only additional powers you get, so that there's no, sense of progression in that respect. The only sense of progression you get is from your health going up, you being able to one-shot enemies on the overworld sometimes, and that's it. That's all. And since that doesn't pertain to bosses, every boss feels like a slightly different iteration of the same thing, which, again, that by itself is not bad, but you don't feel any more or less prepared to fight a boss based on how many enemies you fought. You can't really grind to get stronger. You can only just like, I feel like this Origami King would be a fairly easy game to speedrun, just because you don't, like, you're almost speedrunning it just by being good at the game. You just don't need to fight any fucking enemies at all. Puny Star Moon Sun. Puny Star Moon Sun. PSMS. Pistamusu. Pistamusu. Pustamusu. There we go. Pustamusu. The most easy to remember fucking acronym for... Wow, I can really see how the waveform is the same for me repeating Pustamusu a lot. Silly me. Since there's no progression, you don't feel like you're getting any better. You're collecting toads. That's a way to progress, but that method of quote-unquote progression, because it doesn't give you any actual extra powers or anything like that, is just like Banjo-Kazooie style collectible farming. And that's fine, but dated. And since that's the only form of progression, it doesn't feel good. Like, what if Banjo-Kazooie, you never got any additional things? You just had to, like, every level didn't have anything you could come back for. It was just like, fucking, you can jump and you can shoot eggs, and that's it. And every puzzle is based off of attacking or jumping and shooting eggs. Like, it's lame. Part of that game is getting like advanced powers. Not that I ever fucking played Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know why I'm using that as my example. Donkey Kong Country is a more obvious, or Donkey Kong 64 is a more obvious one. But it doesn't feel like you're progressing. It doesn't help that every chapter just completely butter smoothly transitions into the next one. The pacing is weird when it comes to the overall plot, because it's like, what if after Hooktail's Castle, instead of having to like go back to Rogueport, we just saw the other crystal star shining in the sky of Boggly Woods and we just went there. It's like, okay, you go from one adventure straight into the next, and for like an RPG, the pacing just feels off. It feels bad. Like, you never get downtime. It's always like, oh, we gotta go to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. It feels too rushed for what is effectively not even like a JRPG. I've been calling it to Julie like a puzzle RPG. And like, the reason I'm able to even like talk about it this much is due to my beautiful wife, Julia Friend, because she, the saint that she is, knows how much I love Paper Mario. Was interested in how I thought about Paper Mario the Origami King, all without her ever having played a Paper Mario game. Like, she knows this Thousand Year Door game is one of my top games of all time. And I was, like, cautiously optimistic about Origami King. And, like, I don't think Origami King is, like, a travesty. It's not, like, a Satan man's thing. It's fine. It's just, compared to Thousand Year Door, which I have almost no problems with. The only problem I have with Thousand Year Door that I can think of off the top of my head is the backtracking problem. And that's a real problem. That's a real fucking thing. For this chapter and for chapter 4, there's a massive backtracking issue. Even for chapter 5, less so, but still there. There's a massive backtracking problem, and it's fucking infuriating sometimes, but like, the combat is rewarding and threatening enough to make it feel like a challenge that you're still down to actually do. Something that you're interested in playing, because even if you're getting sucked into a bunch of combat, at least you're getting rewarded for it via star points. Whereas in Origami King, if you're forced into battle, it's like, alright, well, I just have to get through this, and then I can keep moving the plot forward, because the only result to a forced combat is that plot will move forward. Every other fight I would prefer to avoid, because the only thing it will let me do is keep doing random fights. And that blows. That sucks. It's bad. Ooh, there is a star piece in this room. Boop! Got it. We are screaming along through this dungeon and through this fucking, this episode. I'm gonna keep going until I find a save point. Check out this fucking puny platform. It looks a little weird. Don't worry, it's because it is a little weird. It's a trap. We got put in a cage, and that made a pipe appear for some reason. It's a shoddy little puny platform. If you look at it, the shapes are all shitty.
Huh? What? What just happened?
Ba-bam! It's Lord Crump. Man, you guys are dense. Brilliant little trap, huh? And boy, did you bite on it. I saw you sticking that little silly stone on the pedestal, so I made a fake one. awesome. I mean, I knew it was great, but seeing you fall for it really gives me a warm fuzzy. Buh, buh, buh. Talk about complete idiots. You guys are so dumb it hurts. Anyway, with you fools out of the picture, I can take my time hunting the crystal star. Buh, buh, buh. Buh, buh, buh. Well, he's calling us dumb. He did put us in a cage where Mario can easily escape.
We have to find a way out of here. But what can we do?
I mean, I'm just gonna fucking go sideways.
Boy, this just isn't right. Let's do something before my claustrophobia sets in.
Mario, think of something. I'm counting on you. I did. I'm out. I'm just gonna go down this new pipe that appears because this dungeon's almost entirely linear. Alright, where have we seen this shit before? It's, Pustamusu? It's Pustamusu. We gotta hit the fucking switch. I do like that they color coordinated the switch with the gray bogly tree. Oh no, we have to change the other one. This one is Sumupustu. Sumupusta? Fucking whatever, man. We got a sun, moon, puny star. I gotta fucking write that down because we're gonna end the episode when we can. Sun, moon, puny, star. Alright. Whoops. Accidentally clicked on something. On my computer, not on this GameCube that I'm absolutely running this game on. But anyway, so Paper Mario Origami King, I love so much about it. I love the aesthetic. It's beautiful. And the writing, amazing. Like, when it comes to... Like, a video game is a coalescence of multiple media of art. It's visual art, both in still image and in animation and in directing. It's like story art. It's in pacing, in dialogue, in revelation of information to the fucking, what would it be? The audience. It's musical art in that it has music. I don't know what to tell you. But in addition to that, like it's the gameplay is itself art, both in like pacing and how the mechanics come together and how they interweave with every other part of the game. And the gameplay is where the Paper Mario Origami King falls short. And unfortunately, that's one of the most important parts. So while it's a beautiful, but it's not a good game with a capital G. And that's why I'm disappointed with it. I might still try to beat it. I'm like halfway through it, or as far as I know, I'm like halfway through it, but the amount of iteration on combat that I've seen, which is very little, it does not make me optimistic for my enjoyment going forward. Anyway, this has been my fucking review of Paper Mario the Origami King, spaced out over like 4 fucking days of Let's Play time. So watch it all in a row so you can get my slightly less disjointed thoughts about it, if that's something you crave. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember to do everything that the YouTube masters demand of us. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, etc. Be sure to put a smile on, because if you don't, I mean, I guess I can't blame you. Bye, everybody.
We're Tim Friend.